Alright guys, so today is currently February 7th, 2025, and I'm pretty excited to be back. I just wanted to say, the past 2 weeks were kind of rough on my trading, not gonna lie. But I also had midterms to study for, which was also kind of getting in the way of my trading. And honestly, I didn't want trading to get in the way of my school because, I don't want to have to retake a course twice, right? But honestly, I do put my school first, or I'd like to say I do, but mainly is I don't want to retake a course twice. Besides that, guys, like I said, the past 2 weeks were pretty rough. Honestly, it was just like highs and lows, and I hate myself for putting myself in this position again. Basically, what happened was on my Express account, I was like 1 day from a payout. But the way that I got there was that I started to scalp again. And basically in 1 day I made $1,500, and I just needed one more trading day with 200 or more for a win, right? And that would put me at 5 trading days, and then I could take a withdrawal. But on that last day, I basically scalped. I lost money, made it back, lost it, and eventually I just blew up the entire account. So as of right now, I have 0 funded. That really took a toll on my mental, and I just decided to take a break, right? To take a break from trading and focus more on my studies. So yeah, but I mean, now that my first couple midterms are over, I'm pretty excited to be back here. So yeah, yesterday I bought a 50k combine with Topstep, and I used my Lunar New Year money. So I wouldn't say it's free, but it's basically free, right? I didn't get that much money, guys. I got enough to cover this month and then the next month, and after that I'd have to pay out of pocket. But with this, I really want to just take it slow, because what I remember, it's crazy how the first 50k combine that I bought, I passed, right? And it took time, but I passed. And the next couple of combines that I bought, I just completely blew them within less than 24 hours, less than a month. And that was because I was scalping. I was focused on the outcome and not on the process. Because looking back, right, when I look at my previous videos last year, I really took my time with those accounts, and I followed a plan, I followed my strategy, and I just executed, right? I focused on the process over the outcome, and look where that got me. It got me to an Express Fund account. And yeah, I mean, that's what I really ultimately want to get back to, right? I don't want to get stuck in this perpetual cycle of just... It's so crazy how it is a mental game. It's so... Well, personally for me, it's so hard not to focus on the outcome when you have X amount of goals, or X amount you want to make a month and all that stuff, which honestly, I think it's good to write down, but I don't think it should be a main focus. I think the overall focus should just be on, showing up every day, executing, and doing what you can to, trade well, execute on your plan, manage risk, right? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what happened the last 2 weeks. I'm just trying to recover mentally, and I feel like this is becoming a reoccurring pattern, which I really wanted to stop, right? So this time, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself if I end up blowing this account through, not following my strategy. I mean, if I blow up my account following my strategy, then it is what it is. But for the most part, I want to have, a plan. I want to have an entry and an exit set out before, versus just taking a trade. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for that. It is currently Friday today, so the market closed. However, I only took 1 trade this week, which was actually in London session today. And we did end up making a profit of $422.60, which was pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just get into the trade recap. So on the 1 hour time frame, basically the whole idea was that we had an hourly sweep, and usually after that I'm looking for price to retrace, right? And price did end up going lower. We also formed a hourly fair value gap. So at basically London session, I saw price moving higher, and I was waiting for a entry in the hourly fair value gap. For this trade, I didn't even go to the lower time frames, if I'm being honest. I went to the lowest I went to was the 15-minute, and there was a 15-minute fair value gap right over here that I wanted to take a trade, or I wanted to have my entry off of. But you know, as I saw price continuing higher, I was like, you know what, there is a chance that price could potentially, you know, continue all the way up and take out this high over here, which is why I wanted a better entry, right? So I decided to set my limit order at a little bit more than half of the hourly fair value gap to, I guess, reduce risk or to either get a better entry, right? So yeah, our initial TP was at the 2 a.m. low, but as with Topstep, you can have set TPs and stop losses, like if you edit it in the settings. So when I did move my entry, I didn't actually, my TP got moved as well. So we were just a little bit above the 2 a.m. low, but this trade was a 1.44R. I did end up reducing risk when price started going into my favor. And yeah, honestly, overall, I thought this trade was pretty good. Could have definitely been better if I went into the lower time frames for a more solid confluence. But honestly, if we do go to the lower time frames, I wouldn't have even gotten an entry unless it was, I guess, somewhere here, but not even really. Yeah, honestly, no, I wouldn't have gotten an entry. So honestly, the big idea for this trade was hourly sweep, hourly fair value gap. Price started retracing into that fair value gap, and we just took a short, targeting the London low, the 2 a.m. low, which also on the 1 minute time frame, as you can see, price is fractal. We swept the highs over here, price went all the way down, targeting these equal lows, which was also, I guess, essentially a draw on liquidity. And yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it for this trade. I'll show you guys my Topstep account right here, 422.60. This is the first trade we took, so off to a great start on the challenge. I mean, I don't want to get too excited because honestly anything can happen, but I just really got to focus on the process, guys. So yeah, I mean, it really does suck that I lost the Express account. I mean, at least I was able to get a payout from it, and as of prop firm accounts, as a prop firm accounts from Topstep, I'm currently up. But I did, I guess, for my first payout, I did invest the money into long-term stuff, so I essentially don't have access to it, or I choose not to use it. So as of right now, we did use that Lunar New Year money to get ourselves a funded account, or I guess a 50K combine, which, you know, that's a little investment here. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for what this challenge has for us. You know what I find helps is really when I am analyzing a session and I'm waiting for my trade to get entered in, or staying disciplined in general, I just honestly get on my phone. My phone just distracts me from looking at the charts and then getting all emotional, making irrational decisions. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely going to be part of the plan. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this plays out, guys. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to post something to get something out there because I have been away for a little bit and I just want to get the ball rolling here. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that'll be all for now. For those of you who are in the same position as me, I hope you aren't. But if you did recently just lose a funded, just know that if you did it once, you can definitely do it again. And it all honestly comes down just to focusing on the process and not the outcome. Because that's what I noticed. Every time I started focusing on the outcome, I start losing. When I focus on the process, I start winning, right? And that just goes to show that if you have an edge and your strategy works, it works, you win more than you lose. In the long run, it'll play out, right? You just need to have patience and yeah, stay disciplined, which is something I lacked. And honestly, trading psychology is definitely a big part of it. I'm personally still working on it. And I mean, you know what? If this is something you truly want to do, you gotta keep sticking with it, right, guys? Like, if I'm being honest, after I lost that Express account, I just straight up questioned myself, like, yo, is this really it? Like, am I really gonna give up here? And I thought about working, I guess, a 9-to-5 corporate job, or I guess I imagined it, right? And I thought, like, that really isn't for me. And I didn't come this far just to come this far, right? You know, this is my dream. And, you know, how much do you want to accomplish this dream? Because I know I personally, I want it bad. I want it bad. Every time I think of giving up, I just think about this dream. But what also helps is thinking about the 9-to-5 that you'll be stuck in if you don't pursue your dreams, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. If your dream is to work that 9-to-5, and if that 9-to-5 is something you enjoy doing, by all means, just do that, right? But personally, for me, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to execute on it. I honestly believe you guys got this too. So, if you guys feel like giving up, but trading is your dream, just keep going. Because there's no way we're stopping here. Anyways, guys, that'll be all for now. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. There's also a link in the description below for a free Discord server. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Anyways, peace.